On my wedding day, my wife accused me of marital rape and personally sent me to prison. Afterward, she immediately forced me to sign divorce papers and demanded I transfer all my property to her. Only then did I realize this was her carefully planned scheme. But unexpectedly, I not only agreed to divorce on the spot, I also gave her the marital home and all my savings, then signed the divorce papers without hesitation. My wife thought I had lost my mind, but arrogantly told me to repent in prison, then left proudly in the arms of her first love, not knowing she had already stepped into my trap, because in my previous life, I was framed by my wife on my wedding night. I had no proof of my innocence and ended up in jail. She even ordered people to beat me to death. Perhaps the heavens pitied me, because I was reborn on the day she framed me for assault. At that time, my parents anxiously urged me to prove my innocence. After all, we were newly married. Normal intimacy could never be called a crime. Neighbors also believed in my character, but my wife suddenly revealed scars on her arm, shouting they were evidence I had forced her. As everyone whispered, I suddenly admitted guilt, and the police immediately took me away. My parents followed and asked why I admitted to something I had not done, but I only told them with shame, if I made mistakes, I must accept punishment. Meanwhile, my wife openly flirted with her first love. My mother scolded her for being shameless, reminding her she was still my wife, but she directly declared she wanted a divorce, and arrogantly threw divorce papers at me. It turned out, before the wedding, she had signed an agreement. After divorce, all property would belong to her. Only then did my father realize the marriage was a scam, and he urgently told me not to sign, but before he could finish, her first love punched him to the ground. My wife then threatened me to sign at once, or she would live stream exposing me as a criminal. I agreed without hesitation, and left her everything. She looked puzzled, yet I affectionately told her I only hoped she could live better, then signed the papers. My parents cursed me for being foolish, but after signing, I asked her first love to take good care of her, not knowing it was all part of my plan, because I was secretly collecting evidence to bring her down. Later, my parents tried to reclaim the $300,000 bride price, but my wife forced them to kneel and admit I had assaulted her. Only then would she return it. Helpless, they obeyed, but she filmed everything, and then declared she would never return the money. She boasted she wanted me locked in prison forever, and would even live stream the trial. But all her words and crimes had been secretly recorded, and my parents' visit was only to capture that evidence. The next day, my father gave me the recording. To expose her evil, I purposely asked about their injuries at the police station, and my parents revealed everything, how they were beaten and humiliated by her, and how she was intimate with her first love in our marital home. Before court even began, my wife went live accusing me, claiming she was assaulted, showing scars on her arm as proof. She even staged a play with her relatives, accusing me of threats and violence and saying my family forced her to leave with nothing, and threatened her life if she refused to return the bride price. As she cried in her live stream, the crowd hurled insults at me, not knowing this was exactly the result I wanted. When I appeared in court, my wife secretly ordered her relatives to attack me. Their fury boiled over. They demanded the court sentence me to death.